Hey guys, welcome back, and today we're going to take a look at the M2A2 in action. I do want to point out during this video I am terrible with this kind of tank. It's a bit too fast for me because I'm always a medium or heavy tank user. But anyway, let's go through this, shall we? Let's go through its pros first. Anyway, it's ridiculously fast, it's maneuverable-ish, it's accurate in the long run, high fire rate, and it has a fast reload. But its cons are, in the event of a 50 caliber gunner's death, the only effective gun will be the useless 30 caliber machine gun. Any collision can result in a driver or co-driver knockout, or worse, the entire crew. It has paper tin armor, and it has terrible steering, but not adequate under gear 2, I think. But anyway, let's talk about the armaments that this one is carrying. This armament is carrying a 12.7mm Browning H2 HB heavy machine gun, which carries around 14,000 rounds for it. The second armaments to this one are two 7.62mm Browning M1919A4 machine guns, which carry 19,000 rounds. So pretty much if your left turret is knocked out, you're stuck with two 30 caliber machine guns, which is unfortunate. But oh well, that's that most there. As I said there, it's pro that it's ridiculously fast. We're actually going to talk about its engine and mobility. Its weight, it weighs around 8.7 tons. Its max speed is 80 kilometers per hour or 73 kilometers per hour. I'm not too sure because I've only reached around above 60 kilometers per hour with this tank. With stock engine, you have an engine power of 406 HP or horsepower at 2400 RPM. Its power to weight ratio is around 46.67 HP per ton, and its maximum inclination is 40 degrees. So if you upgrade this tank here, you get an engine power of 406 HP, no, 499 HP, sorry, I was remembering the other one, to about 2400 RPM. Power to weight ratio is around 57.36 HP per ton, and its maximum inclination is only up to 43 degrees. So with anything like this is the general tank that you're going to be using right now. But looking over this footage again, I do make some mistakes with this tank, and I do some sacrifices with this tank as well, because it's paper tin and I have different tanks in the long run as fighting this. But as you see here, I'm using a building for cover and checking my corners. At last, it's just like this, and I see sticking out of the corner of a building there is the tracks of an enemy tank, which has now currently been but basically it's been stuck there, but I'm going to be hitting its tracks so it doesn't move anywhere further. As far as that goes, it'd be a great target for the rest of the team there, so you play a support role among the bigger tanks that have cannons and whatnot. And yeah, pretty much there, the track's not getting repaired quicker or easier, and also damaging a bit of the engine as well. But then, Lord behold, there's the bigger tanks coming in, and it's still holding off a bit of a fight. It's taken out one of ours, and then it's been taken out by a bigger tank, which is quite good. And as I played as this tank as well, it does go down the large tank destroyer line. I'm going to say tank destroyer, and where you can reach like artillery cars basically, and then higher, heavier anti-tank destroyers as well, which are fantastic in the long run. But as I said there at the start, where I read about the whole pros and cons bit of it, it is a bit of a waste tank in my opinion. It's ridiculously fast, yes. It's good in maneuver. It has decent maneuverability, but at a very high, fast speed, if I don't take off at that speed, I'm going to be a sitting duck, basically. And like with the paper tin armor as it's going, I started to try to repair it, and I was pretty much taken down by a Type 94, which is basically an artillery tank on wheels. An artillery piece on wheels, I believe. But anyway, as you see there also with the pros and cons, the con is that you actually can get a decent engine shot on it from the front, due to the fact that in game the model actually has two of its front windows open, meaning that if you get a perfect artillery shot in there, you have a chance of hitting a critical hitting all four members of the crew, and being taken out in the long run of it as well. So it hit all the way to the back of your ammunition the ammunition armament basically, or either the engine destroying it completely, or even just killing most of the members of your crew if you survive a shot like that, which is not very likely, by the way. But in this now, we're actually in a different battlefield now, where we're actually going to be taking a look of how it actually comes in handy. Its high rate of firepower is actually going to come in to effect right now. As you see there, I'm trying to hit something too far away, but it's not effective, so I'm going to move up and see can I actually get behind them. but also to show off, it shows a bit of a pro and a con about this vehicle. Right now I'm going to be speeding across here to a certain point in the cover and then moving up there as well. Due to I'm a small tank, I'm not that noticeable to most people on the field, and in realistic mode battle anyway, this is a realistic battle that we're playing in right now, they'll probably think I'm a retreating friendly tank. With most luck, as you see there, I was actually getting shot at from an enemy, from one of my teammates, and then they were actually shooting above me to make it look like I was retreating. So if anyone who had a quick glance at me would notice that, oh, he's just retreating, don't mind him. But now we're actually confronted a Panzer tank now, and now we're heading up here. It's high rate of power, which I've been able to actually take out most of its engine block and take out its crew, which is great. And now the tank's actually been destroyed, meaning that it results in my kill. So that's pretty good. As you see there, the tank is no longer operational, which is fantastic. Now here, as I see, I'm going to try go behind and start doing damage from behind and quickly get out of there, which is my plan. But also, any tank driver, any tanker, whoever, anyone playing games, always look at your environment. Always look at it, don't just rush in. I'm going to show you how quickly your maneuverability can ruin you here. Its slow turning rate is absolutely atrocious where I come to meet the enemy. I also try to speed off as well at the very last second, but but anyway, you'll see now in a second. As you see here, I'm moving up quite slowly. I should be moving up a bit slower than this, then reaching up here to where I saw that tank at last point, and next, you know, bam, it's right there, trying to turn, hits me in the engine block, and I am toast. But at least I got one kill out of it. So yeah, guys, it's pretty much it for the moment for the M2A2. We're going to be moving on to the next tank soon. If you want to see a particular tank on the American line in the light tank section, you want me to do a review, do something about it, or any other nation's tank as well, please hit that like button. And tell you what, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time on RTC. See you guys.